Well, good morning. Dr. Glenn here with another Monday Morning Motivation. So we have a big topic this morning. We're going to be talking about pain. We're going to be talking about what pain is, what it isn't, and how we should be using and thinking about pain. So first of all, pain is probably the best warning signal or system that we have in our bodies, and probably the worst overall predictor of health and wellness. Now, unfortunately, most of us use it as the best predictor of health and wellness and never think about it as an actual warning system in our bodies. So before we get into that anymore, it's worth a little bit of a discussion about what pain actually is. You see, pain happens completely in the brain. It's more of a mental, emotional thought process than it is a physical thing. Pain does not happen in the foot or in the knee. It doesn't happen at the location where you're sensing it. It happens in the brain. So let me give you an analogy here so you can maybe make a bit more sense of this. Imagine you have two twin girls, and they lead their lives very differently. The one twin girl, very active. She plays hockey in the wintertime. She's rugby and football in the summer. She's outside helping her dad with all the chores. She's always got tools in her hands, banging up. She's been at the hospital 3 times for broken bones. She has 12 stitches in her bodies, and that's kind of her situation. Her other twin sister is the reader, so she just loves to sit inside and read a book on the couch. At most, her and her friends will go out and they'll sit in a coffee shop. She'll love to walk through libraries and read books, and has never been to the hospital. In fact, she had a sliver once, and that's her situation. Now, both of those individuals, those twins, are driving down the road. They get in a car accident, and just assume that it's the exact same injury, whiplash injury. Guess what's going to happen? The twin that's been very active, the one with all the broken bones and stitches, she's going to have experienced no pain whatsoever. The other one, who's never experienced pain before, is going to be put out for weeks. She's going to experience huge amounts of pain. And the reason for that is their thresholds and their mental construct of what just happened is very, very different. The first girl is nothing new. She's been through all that before. The body has all that memory, all that history, and she just doesn't experience the pain anymore. This is what we call pain threshold. She has a very high pain threshold because of her previous experiences. The other sister that had the sliver once, she has a very, very low pain threshold because she has no history. Her mental, emotional state is very, very different, and her brain then perceives that injury very different. Very real pain, but the experience is completely different. So you can see how it really happens in the brain. Same injury, same tissues are damaged, but those two individuals will think about and have different levels of pain. Now let's step back again and now talk about why pain is a great warning system and a very poor indicator of health. There are so many things that can change our experience of pain. Like we just went through, your entire life story up to this point is going to change how much pain you have or do not have with any given injury. The injury is going to be exact same, but you're going to feel it differently. In fact, how much sleep you have the night before will affect how much pain you're feeling that day. Your symptoms, your actual physical state has not changed, but you're experiencing more pain. You could have steak dinner and a glass of red wine last night for dinner and wake up this morning and your pain is going to be worse. No change to the actual symptoms, but your experience of it very different. So you can see how pain does not affect or have anything to say about overall health and wellness. I should say the vice versa is true too. You can be in an optimal state of health, be completely healthy, slice your arm, be in extreme pain, but still be just as healthy. If it's squirting blood, then everything's working like it should be working. It's going to coagulate and heal up and absolutely fine. There's no change in your health, but there's been a huge change in your pain state. So you can start to see why pain is just too variable to use as an indicator of our health. Now, as a warning signal, it is fantastic. And I believe that's why pain is in our bodies. We want to know when something is going on. So how do we manage pain? I'm the cruel chiropractor because patients come in, they want pain relief, and I say, absolutely no. You want to be completely aware of what's going on in your body. That pain is a wonderful thing. It's telling you what to do, what not to do. If you're in extreme pain because something's happening to your knee, you want to know that so you don't go out for a 10K run. Now, I'm not allowed to talk about pain relievers, but you can see the effect that a painkiller could possibly have on your body, the detrimental effect that it could have on your body. Now, we have to be cautious as well because pain has a real effect on our bodies. If you're in extreme pain and not sleeping, if it's causing lots of inflammation and muscle spasm and poor results, if you're going into depressive states because of pain, then by all means, we need to keep that pain in check and you need to start managing pain. So that's my brief discussion on pain. We could go for probably a half hour, an hour on this topic. It's an absolutely interesting topic, what pain is and isn't, how we should manage it. So if you have any comments or questions, if I've intrigued you at all, hopefully stimulated a little bit more of a conversation on this, you know I love to respond to your emails. Dr. Glenn at rfwellness.ca. Have a wonderful, pain-free, hopefully, week, and I'll see you next Monday morning.